This is a momentous time in the history of our nation. It really is. And as members of the 119th Congress, we are stewards of the great American Revolution that began almost exactly now 250 years ago, 1775 and 1776. It will fall at the time of this Congress, the great anniversary. And in these 2.5 centuries, we've been reminded repeatedly that freedom is never free.
Listen to me closely. Everybody want to win. Everybody want to be on the winning team. Everybody want to win, but everybody don't want to work. Everybody want the reward, but everybody don't want to work. We all got to work. If I get a call, I got to show up and show up 120. Every time. I got some folks in here saying, E, your videos changed my life. That's what they were designed to do. This ain't Cupcake City. I'm from Chicago, Detroit. This ain't Cupcake City. That's not how I was raised. My uncles didn't raise me like that. They raised me effort. When you give effort, don't give no 70% away. You give 120%. Your mama ain't got your daddy. Your mama working and taking care of kids. You better take care of your siblings. Extreme effort. Why? Because there are other teams that are crying they're going to be champions. And they're giving an effort, we got to give extreme. And we got to give an extreme because there's some other teams that are extreme. And we got to match their extreme. Went to Michigan State. I rep Detroit. I rep Chicago. When I do, okay, I'm sorry. I'm old, right? I'm old. But when I go and do a speech, and there's other, motivational speakers in the world, they not from Detroit. They didn't go to Michigan State. They ain't get no PhD like me from Michigan State. When they get on stage with me, I'm not competing just against them. I'm letting folks know I'm a Spartan dog. We got a whole lot of superstars on this here stage tonight. But I want y'all to know this is Run's house. And when I say whose house, you say Run's house. When I get on the stage, extreme effort. I don't care who y'all are. I'm a Spartan dog. When I get on the stage, you better get on here before me. You better not get here. Because once I get up, it's lights out, cameras over.
We also recognize that the core principles that made America what we are must still be preserved today. The principles, I call them the 7 core principles of American conservatism, but it's really the 7 core principles of the nation itself. Individual freedom, limited government, the rule of law, peace through strength, fiscal responsibility, free markets, human dignity. These are the ingredients, the things that made us who we are. And in America,
we got to teach them. You don't do that no more. You don't just stay for the win. You stay for everything. Extreme effort. Don't give front row. Don't be in the front row getting front row seats, but you're not giving those. You giving those the effort. When you come, we effort. You talk to the players. You talk to the coach. Whatever they need, that's what we do. Next one. Michael Jordan said, "I can accept failure. Everyone fails at some point. I cannot accept not trying." On 3, extreme effort. 1, 2, 3.
Extreme effort.
That was good. 1, 2, 3.
Extreme effort.
A little bit more. 1, 2, 3.
Extreme effort.
We got to give extreme effort, y'all. And I'm a living witness, even as a high school dropout who lived in abandoned buildings for 2.5 years, that as a high school dropout, I was working at McDonald's for $3.35. When I started giving extreme effort, got that master's, that PhD, I demand $75,000 an hour now. Why? Because I give extreme effort. And it's free. It's online for free. You ain't got to pay. Over 10 years, you can go online every day for the next 10 years and get free content. I didn't ask you to pay. It's free. Then nobody pay me to do YouTube. It's still extreme. Because I got my mama's name on it when I do it. I represent my grandma when I do it. I represent the west side of Detroit. I represent Henry Ford High School. My name is on the back. Everything you do it like this is the last time you're going to do it. Let's go. Extreme effort. If you quit once, it becomes a habit. If you don't give extreme effort on Monday and then you give it on Tuesday and then you don't give it on Wednesday, you just wake up one day and listen to me very close. All I'm saying is don't quit. I didn't say don't rest. I didn't say don't recover. I said don't quit. Mentally, you ain't got to take off. Mentally, you can stay connected. Everything you do it like this is the last time you're going to do it. Let's go. Extreme effort. If you quit once, it becomes a habit. If you don't give extreme effort on Monday and then you give it on Tuesday and then you don't give it on Wednesday, you just wake up one day and Listen to me very closely. All I'm saying is don't quit. I didn't say don't rest. I didn't say don't recover. I said don't quit. Mentally, you ain't got to take off. Mentally, you can stay connected. So number 2, if you quit once, it becomes a habit. Never quit. Extreme conditions. Now we got some folks that can give extreme effort until it get a little warm. Get a little hot. You got like a test to take. You know what I'm saying? You get like a pop quiz, right? Something happening back at home. Listen to me. I need extreme effort under extreme conditions. When I was getting my PhD, Giddy had MS. We had doctor's appointments on the reg. Plus, my mother-in-law had got sent home because the cancer went from her colon and metastasized throughout all her body. And I lost 5 aunts to cancer in a span of 7 years. I can't quit because of extreme conditions.
We'll defeat the harmful effects of inflation and we'll make life affordable again for America's hardworking people. As leaders of a nation with vast natural resources that God has blessed us with, it is our duty to restore America's energy dominance, and that's what we'll do. We have to apply common sense. We have to stop the attacks on liquefied natural gas, pass legislation to eliminate the Green New Deal, that funding.
I watch Magic do his thing. I want to go where Magic is. I don't want to just do what Magic did. I want to do where Magic did it. He spoke championship language. So when he would lose a game against Miami on South Beach, when they would lose and everybody else could party, Kobe was like, "We lost. How could you party? What are we celebrating? We just lost, and we probably gonna play them in the championship. What are we? And Kobe would be out there for hours in Miami shooting the same shot he missed. Everybody else, they ain't even got no rings. They all out partying, having a good time. Listen to me very closely. We must teach our young people that it's okay to celebrate and have a good time, but don't celebrate when there's nothing to celebrate.